Yo, what's going on? It's Fuego here, and today I'm going to be using Royal Hog Cycle with the updated version, and yes guys, we have the Evo Baby Dragon. If you haven't seen it yet, Evo Baby Dragon makes Royal Hogs go insanely fast, like I'm talking 20 miles over the speed limit. It's insane. So we're going to be using the Royal Hogs today paired with the Evo Baby Dragon, and on top of that, we also have the Mighty Miner, and since there's no more 3-card cycle, we can get down multiple Mighty Miners with the fast cycle of this deck. So this deck really truly does have a lot going for it right now, and I definitely recommend using it. And with that said, we're in the first match here against Isaias, and wait, I'm going to pop a Mighty ability just to get some Death Bomb on tower. Perfect, and look at that, we're already up like what, 500 damage, even more, like crazy stuff with this deck is possible. So I'm gonna go Royal Hogs. We'll figure out what type of counters our opponent has here, and hold on, he goes for Fisherman and Skeleton King. That is 7 elixir, and we still get a massive amount of damage. So I'm liking the looks of this so far, and if I had to guess, I'd say opponent is probably running Royal Giant, maybe? I don't know, I feel like that's most common, but actually, I don't know, he does have the Skeleton Barrel, so I'm not 100% sure. He low-key kind of gets me with a Lightning Predict there, so that's going to earn him some nice damage. Let's see if maybe we can get some Speedy Royal Hogs down to get some of that damage back, because, let's see, look at this, zoom, 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 Royal Hogs all the way to the tower, and yeah, that's going to be tower down, man. It's insanely broken, like his Zappies are just walking away. They don't want any part of that fight, that is crazy. So the Stab Goblins are taking out the Zappies, doing just fine. And now we're up 3,000 damage in a whole tower. Like, this is truly the power of this deck. Our opponent even made a nice play too with the Lightning Predict on the Baby Dragon and the Cannon, but it just didn't matter. And one of the nice things about this deck is that after you get a tower, that opens up the threat of the Mighty Bomb onto the second lane. So very, very cool stuff here. And I guess at this point, it looks like our opponent is just kind of running some sort of bridge spam deck, so as long as we play solid defense, we should be fine here. But, I mean, what fun is that, right? We can't just sit back and defend the whole game. I'm going to pop my Mighty Bomb to take out the Skeleton King ability, and it's going to block for some of these skeletons in the opposite lane. And if you guys see the combo, I see it too. We got Evo Baby Dragon back in hand, so you know that means we're going to have some fun. Evo Baby Dragon on the left, pushing into those Skeleton King, and let's go with the Mighty here as well. I will say his Zappies are kind of hard to defend. I don't feel like we have a great counter for the Zappies. He goes for the Lightning. Can I keep the Baby Dragon alive? I think I can. I'm just going to push into it, because why not, man? These Royal Hogs are going to dash straight to the opponent's tower. That's amazing, man. He does get the Evo Skellies down, which is a little bit scary without our log in hand. I'm going to cycle back here quickly, and we are doing just fine, ladies and gentlemen. We'll get the Mighty down to secure this dub, but that's going to be a very nice first win. Starting off the match with some Speedy Royal Hogs, that's exactly what we love to see. In the next match against J Manuel, and I don't really like cycling my E-Spirit first play unless my opponent plays the card. It's really just too easy to activate a King Tower off of, so I kind of like to, I'd rather cycle my Baby Dragon or split my Goblins. I mean, of course, if you play your Baby Dragon, since it's only one cycle on the Evo, you can get to your Evo Baby Dragon with like a minute into the game, which is absolutely insane, so make sure to take advantage of that before the balances. I'm going to go Mighty and then pop my ability here just to kill this Skarmy. Obviously, we don't have a log in hand, so I feel like that's the best play. And nice, Mighty's actually going to walk into the Giant and force out another card here. He actually just goes for the Bat, so I'm going to E-Spirit, and that's going to be pretty good for us. And this Mighty Miner is going to help us counter push, so I'm going to split some Hogs behind for some pressure, and I'm going to pop my ability last second, and this has a chance of maybe doing some damage against the Mini Pekka as well. So very nice Mighty Bomb right there, and we get damage in both lanes, which is exactly what you want to see with this deck. Depending on the matchup, sometimes you need to switch lanes, so having that extra damage is always valuable. Mini Pekka does not get a shot. We do get some good log timing right there. And he's going with his Skarmy the Bridge once again. I'm very happy to Mighty Bomb that. That is a +2 trade for us, so we're definitely taking those. And yeah, I mean, this has been a pretty good start to the match so far. We have our Evo Baby Dragon in hand as well, and I need to figure out my opponent's Evos. So if I had to guess, he's probably running Evo Bats just based off the way he's been cycling them. And oh no, we see a minion horde come down as well. Okay, I was not expecting that if I'm being honest, but Baby Dragon's gonna clean that up nicely, and looks like our opponent J Manuel is not happy with that. Evo Baby Dragon, man, it is not a card to mess with. Let's get Speedy Royal Hogs here, and yo, that Sparky doesn't even have enough time to charge up. The Royal Hogs get 500 damage before the Sparky even shoots. And if this Sparky gets splashed by the Baby Dragon, I think Lightning will take it out now. So we have a lot of options in hand. I'm going to go Goblins the back. I will log that Scarmy because I did not come to play with that. And let's go Baby Dragon, actually. I want to snipe out that Sparky without needing to use a lightning, hopefully. Okay, I think that Sparky should be dead for the most part. And these, yeah, he has the Evo Bats, but they all died to the Baby Dragon. Let's go, man. Okay, the Sparky is dead. He's resetting in the left, so I cannot let him get away with that for free. I could pre-log, but he might go minions, or yeah, okay, goes for the mini Pekka. That is fine. I'll take the log on the Scarmy, and this guy has so many bait units that it's kind of scary. I can't even lie. I do have the lightning in the opposite lane if we need it. I think I'm going to take that, and then let's go Goblins the middle to pull in the mini Pekka. And yeah, okay, if he goes for the minion horde, we can just pop in easy mighty ability, clean that all up. Giant will get some chip damage, but now he has to defend the left lane. Oh, I think he overcommitted with those bats. I'm going to actually go pre-log just in case he goes for the Scarmy, and if he doesn't, then he loses. We can get our E-Spirit down to protect our tower from the bats, and that's good game, man. Good try, J. Manuel. He had a very interesting deck with all the swarm, but we just had way too many answers. We found a match against John, so let's see what he has in store for us here. And if he doesn't play anything, I might split RHogs with this hand. Yeah, let's split RHogs, see what he has. And nice, okay, these RHogs will actually pull back the barbell as well to hopefully mitigate that damage. And we see the Witch come down. So, I don't think I've mentioned this yet, but I love seeing Witch with this deck because we have the Lightning. If our opponent's running the Evo Witch, which is one of the most problematic cards in the game, we simply have an answer, which is not true for many decks in the meta. So, Baby Dragon's going to take out this Witch, give us a little bit of a counter push, hopefully. No, she actually just dies. But we still are up 1,000 damage here, so we're sitting fine. And he goes for the Valk. So after seeing that Valk, I'm probably looking to go for a Mighty ability here. I think switching that Mighty into the taking out the Valk could be pretty beneficial for us. So I'll hover the Lightning, see if he wants to play anything, and no, he's just setting up down low as well. Okay, so I'm trying to think. We know that this guy has the Witch, the Valk, Ice Wiz, and Goblin Hut and Bar Barrel. I mean, to me, that kind of screams Graveyard. So, luckily for us, we do have some decent Graveyard counters between the Log, the E-Spirit, and the Goblin. So, hopefully, we can make this work. And there it is, guys. We see the Evo Witch. That is free lightning for me. I will totally take that tower damage, and now we're looking good. So he goes for a naked Graveyard. I'm going to go Goblins, and we need to be careful of a Vines. Yeah, I was going to say Graveyard Vines is one of the most popular combos right now, but we really don't take a significant amount of damage, and we still have the damage lead. Now, this is a play I like to make, guys. Whenever I have a surviving Mighty Miner, I like to go 3-to-1 RHog split, and if my RHog in the right does not get down in time, I can even pop an ability. I think I'll take it here to hopefully kill those Spear Goblins. Perfect. Valk's going to lose some HP as well. Yo, hold on, man, that Valk went to half HP. The Mighty Miner putting in work is what we love to see. So, that kind of rhymed right there. Did not mean for that, but let's take care of this Valk with the E-Spirit. And then, am I fine cycling a log here? Probably not. He goes for the Witch once again. I'm going to take that Lightning almost every time. Since Mighty Miner does a very poor job against the Witch, we really need to rely on our Lightning a lot. So, I'm going to go Mighty down low again. But the fact that we have such a good lead right now is amazing. And he just goes straight up for the Graveyard Poison. All right, I'm going to log off everything, and that should be a decent defense. Oh, no. The last second Skeleton coming in the clutch, still getting him a ton of damage, which is crazy. And, man, I really don't want to go same lane. I need to go opposite lane. So let's go RHogs here. Speedy RHogs. Okay, he does get the Evo Valk down, so I think I'm going to Lightning this. We need to be very careful for his Evo Witch, but I think this should pay off. Yeah, we get a massive amount of damage there. Let's go Evo Cannon and hopefully take out those spears on the left lane. Okay, takes out one, not bad. And I'm going to eat this Valk damage because I'm really not worried about my left lane at all. I'm more worried about this Witch push coming in. So, I don't know if we're going to be able to make it back to our Lightning in time, unfortunately, here. But let's see what play he wants to make. I'm going to log high, and I think I'm actually going to go Mighty instead. I think this Mighty should do a decent job taking out the Witch. Okay, she's healing, but look at the Mighty, man. The DPS is too strong. Okay, now we're in the money. We're up damage. I'm going to go with my RHogs, and I'm definitely going to Lightning this push. How does he choose to defend? He goes with the Hut. I'm going to Lightning here, and he has to stop the RHogs. That's too much damage to let go. He goes for the Valk, and we're almost within Lightning range. It's very close. So let's go with our cannon here. Once again, I'm really not worried about that left lane at all. I'm going to go E-Spirit, and then we can late log after he plays his Vines. I'm sure he's going to Vines, right? Yep, there's the Vines. I'll play my late log. We're letting that Valk go, man. I am not worried about that Valkyrie one bit. He's going to take the damage lead, but that is fine. I'm gonna go lightning once again, and all we need to do is get a royal hog shot and then get a log down, but he can't stop it. Royal hog gets the shot, and that's good game, man. Very nice win right there. Leaving our left side tower alone and focusing on the right side is exactly what won us that game. In the last match against Paulino, and we see the Royal Chef, which means he probably has a tankier deck. With that said, I'm going to split my goblins and my Royal Hogs here and see how he chooses to defend it. And yeah, look at this, man. We force out 9 elixir in totality. We get a ton of damage in the right lane, and you know what? It's definitely an aggressive play, but it's one I've been kind of liking to make whenever I see my Royal Chef tower troop. It really just helps me out a lot in terms of forcing out elixir. And look at this, man. He plays a Goblin Giant right on top of my Mighty Miner. That's gonna take that out for free. Cannon's taking care of the rest, and look at this start, ladies and gentlemen. We eat a few Spear Goblins and 1 Rocket, but that still puts us up 1,000 damage to start off this match, man. I'm telling you, if you see the Royal Chef, that probably means your opponent has a tankier deck, and you can punish them very nicely with your Royal Hogs. So I'm not going to make that play right now, though, because we already have our damage in the right lane, and that's kind of decided the lane that we're going to be attacking for this match. So I will take a lightning on top of this witch. That should force out another card. And nice, we actually, since we hold off our lightning until the last second, we hit the Goblin Machine as well. And that's going to give me a nice damage advantage. And I'm going to go Royal Hogs plus Goblins. I expect them to want to go for a mini Pekka here, so these Goblins should at least force out some sort of spell first. Yeah, perfect. And now we actually have the option of going into either lane, and we take the damage lead in the left lane as well. So beautiful play right there, kind of recognizing that he didn't have enough elixir to go for the Bar Barrel and the Mini Pekka, and he couldn't just go for the straight Mini Pekka because it would die. So very, very nice play right there. Let's see if we can kind of keep this momentum rolling here. We do see the Evo Goblin Giant come down, though, which is definitely a difficult card to defend, man. Until it gets nerfed soon, it is going to continue to just be a pretty annoying card and just a very strong card in terms of actually dealing with it. So let's see. He goes for the Mini Pekka. I'm actually just going to lightning this and then see if maybe we can stall it out for long enough. Yeah, okay, he goes for the Vines and the Mini Pekka, none of which is stopping that. Let's see if we can take out this Evo Witch now, too. I'm going to go Goblins here. We need to keep this off our tower. Perfect. Okay, we actually killed an Evo Witch, so Evo Witch dies for the first time in history right there on your screen, which is crazy. This Goblin Machine is just going to die to our Mighty Miner as well. I might even go Royal Hogs and then pop my ability to just put the Mighty Miner behind some of these Hogs. Let's go Evo Baby Dragon as well. Honestly, there's an argument to go Evo Cannon there, but I'll just take my damage where we can get it. Nice. Evo Cannon's actually going to drop on top of the Goblin Giant, damage that just a little bit. He does go for the Vines, but now he doesn't have a way of killing our Cannon or our Goblins. Rage does not do enough. One of the reasons I love running Goblins in this deck is because it's just so solid against all the Rage in the meta. So he has even damage on both towers. Obviously, we have a slight lead in the left, but I can't exactly Lightning Cycle yet because our opponent does have the Witch, right? But low-key, he doesn't have Evo Witch in hand, so I think this is a Lightning I'm definitely going to take. That's a ton of value right there, so that seems like a pretty good option. Let's pop our Mighty ability as well. Oh, he goes for the Vines, but it's too late. Perfect. Okay. Goblin Machine does not even get a shot on top of tower. He has to defend the Mighty Miner, and I'm going to have Speedy Royal Hogs. He has no elixir to defend these Royal Hogs. I mean, at best, he can Mini Pekka or Bar Barrel, but that is not enough. Royal Hogs teleport to the tower, and that's good game, man. Super convincing victory for the last match there, and we'll definitely take that, but that's going to do it all for this one, guys. So thank you so much for watching. Make sure to subscribe if you guys enjoyed, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out.